What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more, I guess we could say, Idle Heroes news for March 22nd, 2023, because, yeah, we have a lot of stuff to break down on the TapTap servers today. We already went over the new currencies and everything. Make sure you guys check that video out first before this one, but it's been live for a couple hours. We're trying to make sure we get all the information out of the TapTap servers that we can to know what's coming to iOS and Android eventually. These are not going to be live for you in-game today, but one thing we want to look at is the treasure train. So as we found out in that first video, there's a whole entire category called the Arcane jewelry. This is brand new. It's got a new legend emblem and everything, and on top of that, it has different rewards. As you guys know, the rewards for getting certain check marks are like a bonus to your actual stats and such in certain game modes if you get to certain tiers of things. Well, this one's different. This one actually rewards glorious flag selection chests at every point marker, which is very interesting. Like, very interesting. It seems like these might be very easily acquirable. 625 points. Actually, I haven't looked at the point system in a while. We'll have to check that out. But these are a very weird assortment of jewelry. Some of them are flat stat bases. Some of them are Sheeland. Some of them are for the special game modes. We're going to go over them right now. First up, we have the Succubus Wing. This one here is going to be giving you control immunity in Starland Arena on top of fixed attack and HP. When you get it fully maxed out, you gain an additional 20.2% of control immunity. That is pretty interesting. Oh, I didn't know there's actually going to be stories and stuff like that. That's interesting. Okay. Yeah, so you don't get a ton of points, really. You do get a lot of points for like pink and stuff like that, but I mean, the flags could be kind of cool to get. The next one is Angel Wings. This one here is for Force War, all damage dealt. So yeah, these are like, a lot of these I feel like are geared more towards the whales that are super pushing like the crazy difficult PvP type content, which, I mean, it is what it is. Force War, all damage dealt, that would be pretty significant when we're talking to clear like those level 900 bosses and higher. That could be interesting because that's for the entirety of Celestial Force War, which probably includes the PvP tower aspect of it as well. So that one could be pretty huge here. We have the Holy Light Ring. This one's for IDA, Trilo Champion, Free Team Arena, and Star Arena. Gives additional holy damage up to 30.4%. The Crazy Golem Brooch. Again, like I said, some of these are just pure raw stats. There's some of them that have no effect, while other ones are like the God's Blessing Necklace, giving you damage reduction up to 30.4% in Aspen Dungeon. It's not needed, really. These are just going to be, I think ones like this are going to be bonuses for non-whales to try to actually clear up to 200, unless we're going to be getting even more difficulties in these game modes, which I'm not against. It'll give us some content to push. We have the Ruby Earrings here for Tower of Dream. It lowers your crit damage reduction, or increases your crit damage reduction up to 50.6%. So that's huge because there are some levels, especially the nightmare stages, where like one of the bonuses is like 100% extra crit damage and stuff, or crit chance and all that fun stuff. So yeah, we'll see. This is one of the ones you can get for free from Sealand tokens, I believe. Shadow Shield, or actually no, this one might be from the PvP from Interdimensional Arena. Shadow Shield. So this one's actually cool because Sealand, you can get up to 50 additional speed. I don't know if that's really gonna help out. You can see right here behind my face. Let me just do this. That we already have the 12 of 40 that I showed you guys. So yeah, there's that right there. That one's interesting. That again is the one I believe you can get from Interdimensional Arena rewards. No, that's not even Interdimensional Arena. That one I think was over in Sealand. Okay, yeah, so the Sealand one is from Sealand. Cool. Makes sense. We don't know where we get a lot of these just yet, which is going to be the last thing we talk about, but let's finish out before we do that and go through all of the Arcane jewelry. The next ones are Devil Horns. Additional crit chance in Realms Gate is what it is. We have the Forest Antlers for Void Vortex. Additional crit damage. Not a huge amount, honestly. So again, not that detrimental if you don't have them. Steel Shield, raw stats. Gold Pocket Watch, raw stats. This is the flower one that you can get from a couple. I think this one was from the Arena store, maybe? Raw stats, and then the last one here, big eye brooch. Yeah, raw stats. So these are the new Arcane jewelries, and the one thing to note is don't really know how to get these outside of the first few, because what I'm going to show you here is we're going to go back to the treasure carriage and go to collection. At least they have not updated it yet. You still only have the alien dessert, forgotten artifact, and the hero token, which means you cannot directly summon for those unless they just mixed them up in here, which it doesn't look like they did. So the big question is, how do you actually get them? And besides the couple that we know of, like if we take a look at this one, we know this one is literally coming from the PvP game modes. This one is coming from here. You know what? I wonder if like Sealand, or not, Aspen Dungeon Store is gonna start having some things for sale in here that are attached. Like, I wonder if each one of these game modes actually has to do with the item in itself. But then how do you get ones like this? Because these guys are just random. Force War, like there's no Force War store. Aspen, maybe you can get shards from Aspen Dungeon Purgatory runs. Tower of Dreams, like, unless they're giving us more, I'm not even in Tower of Dreams, so I can't even look at that. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of questions that this brings up and not many answers. Because then there's just, like I said, the regular ones that don't have any attachment to any game mode. Like, where are they gonna come from? Tower of Dream, Sealand, Realms Gate. I mean, there's no way to look at like available rewards, and we're not even pushed here either. So it's like lots of question marks here. We don't really know how all these are going to be acquired, and that's kind of worrisome, because I'm really hoping what they do is they make like each one of these acquirable in a different game mode as reward structures. We noticed there were no new types of packs or anything like that in the store that would be attached to this. We still just have the regular treasure train package. I didn't see anything in the Starry Gem Mall or anything like that. So I feel like it's going to have to be attached somehow to like the currency of that store. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see if Free Team Arena didn't get any updates for rewards. No, it's literally just Interdimensional Arena for the PvP ones, that Magic Merit one, which literally powers up you in every one of these PvP modes. We will have to see, maybe this store here, the Starland store for Starland Arena, this one might have something for us. I don't know either, but that's the new treasures, and that's the couple ways we can acquire them, but doesn't really say how you get majority of these things. Haven't changed the menus. There's no extra information that I'm seeing beyond this right here, and yeah, we'll have to see. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Let me know what you guys think about this as well, because interesting. It's definitely interesting. I'll see you guys next time.